It's Randy here with Best Town Agents, and today we're here with Gary Raze, Lane County Listings and Remax, and we're going to be talking about the newlywed market or the nearly newlywed market for homes in Eugene and Lane County. And Gary's going to talk a little bit about what's happening in the housing market and how to prepare for that. So Gary, great to see you again.
Thank you. Well, first of all, people that are getting married, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot that's on your plate. But one of the things that certainly will come up at some time in the future will be about purchasing a home together and starting your family, etc. There are lots of important things that one should know before they go out into that market. And I happen to have a book. It's not for sale. You may have a free copy, but it's the complete guide to buying a home. And the reason I do that, being a former teacher, I like to help people with their issues, and I don't get anything out of this. It's just a matter of me trying to help you figure out some of the tricks of purchasing a home without making mistakes. So there are a lot there too. As I've been married 54 years, but my wife still introduces me as her current husband, however. But the point is, there's a lot to go through. And I remember when I first got married, I bought a house the very first week. I knew nothing about what I was doing, nothing. But if you had some knowledge behind you ahead of time, you can make good, smart decisions, and you can provide a home for yourselves and a good starting position to start your family if that's on your list of to-dos, and already be settled. That's the main thing.
Right.
The price of renting homes is astronomical, and it's not going to change.
No.
Every year they're going to raise the price. So you may as well start as early as possible to try to get into your first home. So if you would like this, simply I'll give it to you, Randy, and you can put it on the website. And you're welcome to call me or ask me any questions, and I'll send you a free copy.
Okay, sounds super. Now, going into the market here, whether you've been married for 5 years, you're going to get married in 2 months type of thing. You mentioned a little bit about preparation for that. I'm going to run a scenario by you. Let's say, for example, that maybe you did get out of college and you purchased a home, and the other partner has also purchased a home there. What's happening in that scenario where there's 2 homes, and what happens then?
Good point. The best scenario would be if the mate likes your home, obviously you sell the other one, but I want to go to more of a realistic scenario. A lot of times people are getting married for the second time, and so that issue, they both have a home, and they both have gotten divorced. My suggestion is sell them both, and then you too, because you're joining now as your partnership, go buy your own home, because the partner is always going to be a little bit uneasy. I don't know if the word jealousy is correct, but if either partner goes and moves into the other partner's home, it's not as smooth. And if you start off together in your brand new home together, it's a much more smooth transition.
That's a good point.
So and again, there's a lot of people that have had a practice marriage and are starting out with the one of hopefully forever. And so that's common.
Okay.
I mean, let's face it, 50% of the people get divorced.
That's right.
And so it's just a good idea to both parties to start fresh.
Okay. No, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. So, whatever you're starting over again, or it's a brand new marriage, or if you're 5 years into marriage and it's time to buy a home, get a hold of Gary here over at Lane County Listings here in Eugene. Great to see you here.
Thank you, Randy.
Yeah.
Take care.
Take care.